What's up, everybody? Um, this is a paper from when I bought my dog. We did not know like what his birth date was, so we looked it up. I went and found this paper. Frankie was born on, whoops, 5/17/12, 2012. So Mr. Frankie is going to be 14 years old. All right, y'all. So what's going on for today is this. I have been putting this off for too long. This is one of those things that, you know, you got a fish tank. It has to be cleaned, man. Unfortunately, yeah, it has to be cleaned up. So I've had fish aquariums before in my life. I kind of keep forgetting, like, you know, when you don't have one, you kind of forget, like, what a pain in the ass they are, right? When you don't have one, you wish you had one. When you do have one, you wish you didn't have one. So, that's kind of how that is. So, but I've been putting this off every day. I put it off. I say, man, I need to clean that fish tank up. And then I just don't do it. So, now I'm not going to do like I'm not going to do a deep clean on it. You know what I mean? I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. This right here, the thing I'm cleaning right now, is an automatic feeder. So like when you leave, like when we leave, when we go somewhere for like, I've actually had it work for over 2 weeks. You just, you fill it full of food, and you set the timer how many times a day you want it to feed the fish, and what time of the day you want them to be fed. And it feeds the fish. And then when you come home, you look in there and you say, yep, they're still alive. Then I got my, well, no, I can't see it from my camera. I was going to say I could watch it from my camera, but I can't see it from there. But anyways, I'm just going to clean the tank up just a little bit, okay? I'm not going to go like crazy on it. That's weird. All right, here we go. I got this, I got this little deal right here. What's going on? Good morning. Or, well, it's not morning anymore. But, hello, everybody. This thing is a little scraper. You see it? And it's going to scrape all the little... Oh, man, this thing gets bad, dude. Let's see. You have to scrape this crap off of here, see? Man, this thing's in worse shape than I thought it was. But that's how that works like that. Whoa. Like I said, I'm not going to do like I'm not going to clean it up like all the way clean it. I got to clean it up a little bit. I keep meaning to do a Google search on how to keep this thing from getting so bad. But if you do too much on it, then it gets like too much stuff floating around in there. Then it plugs up the filter. So you have to do it a little bit at a time. Let's see. Let me come over here so I can see. Any of you guys have aquariums? Ooh. Then there's another little piece that I got. What's going on, Morton? I did listen to some of those guys. Actually, I know most of the people that you, most of the links that you sent me. I know all those people. I've watched them before. I did see I listened to the other guy that said you were obsessed with. I like it, man. I like it. I was saying when I was listening to it, I was saying that's kind of something you'd listen to like on a Sunday afternoon. You know, that kind of music. I kept trying to think like who he kind of like was like. The only thing I could really think that he's kind of like is some of the Christian singers. He sounded a little bit like some of the Christian guys. But yeah, man, it was cool. I liked it. I listened to probably 5 or 6 songs. They were good. He writes good songs. If he writes his own music, he writes good songs. His voice is good. That one song with Billy Strings and Marcus King, or is that his name? Marcus King? Yeah. I downloaded that song into my app so I could kind of work on doing the soloing part that they're doing. Oh man, this thing is bad over here. This aquarium's in bad shape over here, man. Damn it. I might have to hold off on this for another day. That's a lot of work, dude. These aquariums get really bad, man. I even got a mess over here. Yeah, they're kind of... Do you have an aquarium, Morton? These cats can play. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. They're good. They're really good. Both of those guys, they make a good team, honestly. They're both really good. I have been following those guys for a while. You know, kind of keeping an eye on what they're doing. Yeah, I really like those guys. You know, do you know who Jerry Reed is? Or was? I'm pretty sure he's passed away by now. Jerry Reed, he was an actor and a musician. He's the one that played in Smokey and the Bandit. He actually in a few movies of Burt Reynolds. And he was actually in a lot of movies back in the 70s. My heater coming done over here. Do you know who I'm talking about? Jerry Reed? Yeah, Jerry Reed. Yeah, no, he was the truck driver. He was the other truck driver. And Smokey and the Bandit. Man, my heater got all messed up, dude. These things get hot when you take them out of the water. Jerry Reed was the tall, skinny guy. Well, if you do a little research on Jerry Reed, and I might have this wrong, but I was watching this video one day of Chet Atkins and Jerry Reed, and I'm laughing because I got a movie on upstairs. I put on a movie for my dog, and it's a pretty new movie about a guy that he wants to be an entertainer. I need to turn it down because YouTube's probably going to give me a copyright for having that on there. Okay, that ought to do it for a little while. Like I say, if you try to clean this thing too much at once, stick that thing down there. It'll plug up the filter, and then I have to go clean the filter again. So I don't want to do that. Come on now. This tank is a pain in the ass, man. That's what it is, a pain in the ass. Let me wipe this. But, like I was saying about Jerry Reed, I think, and I'm not for sure, but on that video that I was watching of Jerry Reed and Chet Atkins, I think that Jerry Reed wrote some of Chet Atkins' music. Now, I could be wrong on that. There we go. That'll do for a little while. Let me go wring out my rag here, man. I'll just do it right here. You know, the guy that I was really impressed with was Les Paul. Les Paul, and then, you know, have you ever watched any videos of Les Paul and Mary Ford? You know, I'm taking it that he taught her how to play the guitar. So I don't think she knew how to play the guitar when they met. And she was very good on playing the guitar. So I truly do believe that it makes a huge difference on who's teaching you how to play. All right, you guys approve? What kind of fish are in there? Let's see. Can you see them? Let's see. I said it so you could see them a little bit. There is I'll turn the light off so you can see it better. There's a pretty good sized angelfish in there. I don't know why, but the lights on this side kind of quick. They're kind of dim, but you can see that angelfish right there. And then, okay, so there used to be we'll let it set like that until it clears up because, like I say, if you do too much at once, it gets the filter all plugged up. So I got to do it a little bit at a time. Uh-oh, I hit something over here. I'll put you guys this way. I'm going to go finish getting my tea over here. Okay, so there used to be 2 angelfish, pretty good size. And then we have 2 of those, they're called Cory catfish, that they're supposed to eat the stuff on the bottom. And then we had some guppies. Probably at one time we had about 6 guppies. And the guppies kept like disappearing. And then we figured out that those angelfish were actually killing the guppies and eating them. You never listened to any Les Paul. Wow. Oh, that's cool, man. I mean, it's cool that you're honest. Go to YouTube, watch some videos of Les Paul and Mary Ford. And you're going to see, like, you're going to see what they did, man. There's some videos of Les Paul playing with Chet Atkins. I've seen a couple of those. There's some videos of Les Paul playing with Steve Miller. Steve Miller and Les Paul. I'm not for sure exactly the connection that they had. They had like a family connection. It seems like to me that can't see if I get this right. Les Paul was Steve Miller's godfather or something like that. I watched there's a documentary of Les Paul, and it starts out like when he started out, very young, clear up until he was in his 90s. And if you can find that documentary, and you could probably find it on YouTube, that is interesting, man. That is very, very interesting. Ah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Well, at the end of their career and kind of towards the end of their life, Mary Ford became a real bad alcoholic, and she died of alcoholism. Les Paul, I think he just got old and died. He was performing when he was still in his 90s. So yeah, man. He had a lot of inventions. He invented a lot of stuff. He's the one that kind of like invented overdubbing. You know, like looping, like when you make a track and then you make another track and then you make another track. I don't think Leo Fender did play. I don't think so. I think he just let's look it up, man. I think he just was like I'm not real sure. I think he was just a guitar maker. Oh, his name was Clarence. He was an inventor, and founder of the Fender Music Instrument Corporation. But I don't think he played music. Yeah, I'm kind of looking it up, man, and I don't see anything where he played. Okay, right here it says, Fender was not a guitarist himself. So there you go, man. There is a store in Loveland, Colorado. It's all right, Morton. Probably a lot of it's because you're not from here, man. You know what I mean? If you're from like here, you kind of see that stuff a lot. I mean, the documentary that I seen of Les Paul, it was on like something like Prime Video, maybe? Something like that. Oh, I know, man. I know. This kind of goes in line with this store in Loveland. I seen this store and it said guitar luthiers, right? And I was looking for, when I was looking to buy a guitar, I thought, hey, I bet you those guys have some guitars in there for sale. So I went in, and right away when you walk in, you just see kind of like a wood shop, right? And no, they had no guitars for sale. And I talked to the owner of the business. He was an old guy, and he said that. So I asked him. I said, "You have any guitars for sale?" And he said, "No, we don't sell guitars. We work on guitars." And I said, "Okay, cool, man." He said, "We build guitars. We work on guitars. And I've been doing it since I was like in my 20s. All right, cool." And then I was really shocked when I asked him, because I said, "I bet you're a good guitar player." And he said, "I can't play the guitar at all." And I thought, man, that's weird, dude. You've been working on the guitar since you were like young, and you can't play anything? That's just weird. Am I right? That's kind of weird, man. And then later, I don't know when, but later, there's a really big guitar store in Longmont, Colorado. Kind of reminds you of that song with Pink Floyd where they said, "Wow, look at all the guitars." This guy, I mean, there's guitars hanging all the way up to the ceiling. I mean, it's like one of those old buildings, so the ceiling is real high. But he's got like tons of guitars in there. And same thing with that guy, man. He doesn't play the guitar either. I thought, man, these people are kind of weird. Oh, that's cool. Cool. There's a ton of guitar stores in the United States. As a matter of fact, there's a guy on YouTube that makes videos. I gotta go check on my dog, man. I just heard something. I just heard like a boom or something. I gotta go check and see what he's doing. There's a guy making videos on YouTube where he goes around the United States and he goes into these. I think a lot of them are called like vintage guitar stores or rare guitar. He goes into these stores and he's showing like all these different guitars and amplifiers and pedals, and he shows like the price of them, and that's interesting. That's the kind of stuff I like to watch, man. At night when I can't really find nothing on, I get a little like bored, of watching the same old crap. That's the kind of stuff I watch. We gotta go check on my dog. He's running around upstairs, and I know he's probably gotta go. Ah, damn it! He's probably gotta go to the bathroom. So, all right, we're going upstairs to check on Frankie. Haha! See? It's starting to get clearer now. You can see it better. Oh man! I got this movie on, and this movie is. Damn it, they're gonna copyright me on that shit. I know they are. Hang on. Let me turn this down. This movie is a pretty new movie. Come on, buddy. Let's go outside. It's a pretty new movie. It's about a guy that wants to be an entertainer. Go on. Go. So, I'm not going to show you, man, because YouTube's real picky about that crap. But you'll recognize the guy. He's the guy from that movie where he did like a musical about Barnum Bailey Circus. He's that guy. And he wants to be an entertainer. He knows how to play the guitar. And he's singing Neil Diamond's, some of Neil Diamond's songs. The name of the movie? Oh, let me check that out for you, man. I'm actually going to watch it tonight with my wife. I put it on for my dog. Keep him entertained. It's called Song Sung Blue. Song Sung Blue. Yeah. It's a new song. It was made in 2026. If you have Peacock, you can watch it. My dog takes forever, man. Oh, he ain't gonna take too long today. See outside? He ain't gonna take too long today, man, because it's kind of rainy outside. But he'll walk. Uh-oh. You don't want to see that, dude. Frankie's gonna make a poop. Hey, Morton, have you ever had smothered burritos? Oh, man, my legs are bothering me, dude. I got a really bad back. I got degenerative disc disease in my back and in my neck. And the older I get, the more intense what it does, man, is it's making my legs hurt, what it's doing. So I'm having some problems with my legs, man. It's kind of a little bit on the scary side because you love Mexican food. Well, okay, so like Mexican food is kind of different in different areas of the United States. So yeah, it's all right, dude. I mean, I take CBD oil for the pain. Weed's not legal around here. But I gotta tell you, man, I was a pothead for a lot of years. Well, I started having back problems in my late 20s. And when you smoke weed, honestly, it makes the back pain worse. It makes it like throb. So I don't know. Maybe it's different for some people, but it did not help. The only thing that weed does is it kind of takes your mind off of it. You know what I mean? You don't really think about it so much when you're stoned. But, you know, sometimes I get a pain and it'll last for a week or two and then it just goes away. So I'm hoping that's the deal with my legs. I was taking pain medicine, tramadol. It's a narcotic. But I done some research on that, and it said that if you take that medicine, that you have a high risk of having dementia. You know? And I said, well, shit, man, I don't need that crap. I'd rather be in pain than have dementia. So, yeah, I don't want to take that crap, man. If you have a high risk of having dementia, if you take that medicine, I don't know. I don't think that's a good trade. I definitely don't want to have dementia. You know, when I put on shows at these nursing homes, man, these people have dementia. It's sad as hell. It's sad, dude. One day this guy, man, I knocked the crap out of my box. Damn it. One day, this guy got up. I was playing my guitar, putting on a show. And this guy got up. This old dude, you know, he gets up. He's got his walker. And he takes off. And I'm kind of watching the dude, you know. I'm kind of watching him to see what he's doing. And he's walking around over by this office. Like, you know, just walking around. There's some, like, maybe a couple of offices over here. And he's walking around. He's kind of like checking the doors and he's looking. And when I quit playing the song, I told this lady, I said, hey, ma'am, I think this guy needs some help. You know, he's over there walking around. I think maybe he needs some help. And I laughed because I seen what you said about the shits. And she said, oh yeah, he's trying to find his room. And his room was clear on the other side. His room was not where he was walking. And I said, oh my God, how sad is that? This dude can't even find his room. Wow, that's bad, dude. Okay, so check it out, man. Back to the Mexican food. All right, like in the area we live in right here, you can't buy a smothered burrito. These people, Mexican restaurants everywhere, right? But it's a weird kind of Mexican restaurant. They don't know what a smothered burrito is. They will take like a green chili, like, I don't know. It's something that is like made out of peppers, right? Green peppers, but it's not actually like it's not the actual right stuff that you would put on top of a burrito for a smothered burrito. The stuff that okay, now like in Colorado, every Mexican restaurant you go to, they sell smothered burritos. It's a big thing, right? Smothered burritos, just like with the bestseller. Excuse me. What it is you take like, hey, what's going on, man? Welcome. Come and join in on the conversation. Okay, so what it is, you take pork meat. And then you add some green chilies. You don't want to make it too hot, right? You want to be able to eat it. And then you make it like a gravy. I do it by adding cornstarch and water. It kind of gets thick, right? You want it a little bit thick. Not like super thick, but a little bit. Not like super runny. And then you make a burrito. You know, beans, hamburger, whatever you want in it, man. You can put whatever you want. Shredded meat, chicken, it doesn't matter. You make you a burrito. Okay, then you take this gravy. I'm going to call it gravy. That people call it green chili, right? But I'm going to call it gravy. You take this gravy and you pour it over the top of the burrito. And then you cut some lettuce up real fine. I like my lettuce cut up real fine, you know, for the burrito. You put that on top with some tomatoes, a little guacamole, a little sour cream. Boom, that's a smothered burrito. Yeah, man. The reason why I'm asking you, check this out. I'm going to make my wife smothered burritos for supper tonight, for Valentine's. And I'm going to make a live stream of me making the green chili. So if you want to watch me later, I'd say probably around 6 o'clock. I'm going to make the green chili. Okay? So I'll live stream it. You want to watch me and see how I do it, and then you can do it yourself, dude. I'm trying to read this. Trying to read this. Oh, Mr. Bluegrass. He said Mexican food gives him the shits. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's Valentine's Day. It's not big over there? Okay. Well, my wife and I have been together for 10 years. Actually, we've been together longer than that, but we've been married for 10 years. We lived together for, I think, 4 years before we got married. Yeah, we've been together for 14 years. So we don't make a great big thing out of Valentine's Day, you know. We've done everything that you could possibly do, you know. Give each other cards, give each other flowers, give each other candy. But I thought I'd make her a nice dinner. And then tomorrow we're going to go to Freddy's. You guys, by any chance, have a Freddy's over there? Freddy's has the best cheeseburgers, man. I'm telling you. They are very, very good. I love me some Freddy's. Yeah, man. But any of you guys that are interested in seeing how I make the green chili, tune in tonight at 6 o'clock. I'll make a point to do it right at 6, okay? Tune in at 6. I'm gonna make the green chili, and I'll I'll do the live stream clear up until I make the burritos. Okay, so you'll see how I do everything. I'm trying to think which one. I've been married 3 times, and all 3 of them were Mexican women. And I'm trying to think which one of them made the smothered burritos. My wife, the one I'm married to right now, the first time I had her make smothered burritos, she made it way too runny. And if you make it real runny, it just like, I don't know, it's not as good. And it soaks up into the tortilla too fast. All right, dude. What's the time difference between right now? What time is it over there? Because let's see, right now it's like what? It's almost 1 o'clock p.m. It's 12:49. Is it like? It's not completely upside down, is it? Like in Australia? Oh wow. Yeah, so that'll be in the middle of the night, right? So here's the thing, man. When I live stream, it stays on my channel. So you could watch it later. So, you know what I mean? I hate to see you awake like, let me see, what is that? That's like a 6-hour difference. So 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. That'll be like midnight for you. You know, if you're awake, you watch it live. If you're not, you could watch it tomorrow. All of my live streams stay on my YouTube channel. So, but like I was saying, man, it's weird about Mexican food. Different areas of different states, they make Mexican food different. We went to California last year, and we went to New Mexico. We went through New Mexico to get to Arizona and then to get to California. So, have you ever heard of menudo? All right, buddy, that sounds cool. Menudo is a dish that's made out of tripe. Tripe is the stomach of the cow. And it sounds real nasty, but it's good. But it's not for everybody. I've seen some people look at it and say, I'm not eating that crap. I've seen people taste it and say, I do not like the way that feels in my mouth. Then I've seen a lot of people eat it and say, wow, that's really good. I'm going to tell you how I got introduced to it. I was working at a packing house. The guys that I worked with, a couple of Mexican guys, they weren't from Mexico. They were just Mexican guys, you know, from here. We went to the bar and we got real drunk. Real drunk, man. It was like on a Friday night because Saturday, we all woke up at my house about noon on Saturday. And they said, man, let's go get some menudo and some beers. And I said, what the hell is menudo? And he said, the menudo, the Mexicans eat it to cure the hangover. And I said, oh man, okay, I could use some of that. So we went back to the bar that we was partying at the night before. It was a little Mexican bar. And on Saturdays, I think Saturdays, maybe Sundays too, they make menudo. Well, they probably make a lot on Saturday, and then they have enough on Sunday, you know, leftover. Anyways, man, each of us got a bowl of menudo, and it comes with a couple of tortillas. Like, you could get like corn or flour. You put some cilantro in it, you put some chopped up onions, you squeeze a little lime juice on top, and then you eat it, you know, with the tortilla. And And then with the beer. I'm hungover as hell, man. I'm like really bad hungover. And so I'm trying to eat this stuff, you know, and nursing this beer. Well, by the time you get done with the bowl of menudo and you get that first beer down, you start feeling pretty good again. Oh man. We ended up getting drunk again. We didn't stay that late, but we did end up getting drunk again. So yeah. Hello, Mr. Guitar. Hair of the dog, yeah, man. Well, the menudo is supposed to snap you out of that hangover, and it really does work like that. I'm really working on my soloing techniques. So what I want to do, my goal, is to be able to hear a song and find the key that it's in. It'd be nice if I could just hear it. If I could like hear the chords they're playing and the key that they're in, that would be perfect, right? I'm not close to that yet. I can find the key by playing around with the strings, but I can't like just hear it right off, not yet. I'm working on it. But when I figure out what key the song is in, then I want to be able to create a solo just by the feel and by the sound. I want to be able to solo over that song, improvise. Am I right? Is that what they call it? Improvising? And then be good at it. I can do it right now, but I suck. It's not that good. But I'm working on making it sound like fantastic. So that's what I want to do when I do like street performing. I don't so much want to sit there and play the song. I do want to play some of the song, right? But the main thing I want to do is an amazing solo. That will get people's attention. Yeah. 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 I do a little bit. I do a little bit know about the major, the minor, and that's something else you got to kind of learn, you know, as you go along about when you can hear the difference between the major and the minor. So I'm getting that, you know, and then I've seen where a lot of people say, and I was learning this in my learning courses that I was buying. The guy was always talking about how the blues, what makes the blues is when you're mixing the major and the minor. And then, so you're supposed to do like a major over the 1 chord and then a minor over the 4 and the 5, which is not hard to do. When you're on like the Moises app that I was telling you about, where you can see the chords, you know, it shows the chords. Yeah, it takes a while, don't it? Yeah, that's cool, buddy. That's cool, man. But yeah, it just takes a lot of practice. You know, what I do, I just put on a song or a backing track, and I don't know what the key is in. So then what I do And let's see, you probably do the same thing, man. But so Griff Hamlin is the guy. You want to look this guy up when you're done, man. Look up Griff Hamlin. Uh, he has a couple of albums out, and he's the one that I bought the courses from. So he's a guitar teacher. He's he writes his own music. He performs. Like he's always out like doing a show somewhere. And he calls it fishing. You're like fishing for that chord or that key. So just when the song's playing, you just kind of go along like that until you hear like, I mean, I'm getting to the point where I can do it like right away. Like if I think it's in an E and I just start, on that E, or if I think it's on an A, I go over here to this A, right? Or a G, you could go over to the G. And then I'm getting to a point where I can pick it up real quick. Okay, there you go, man. Did you by any chance check out that app, Moises? I will tell you this, you will like it. You will absolutely. I will almost go on a limb and I say you will love it. It is a very, very cool way to play the guitar. The music's playing. The chords are going across the screen. If you want to chase the chords when you're soloing, do you know what that is, right? They call that chasing the chords. Oh, you did? All right. But didn't check it out yet. Okay. All right, man. You will. I'm telling you, man, it'll change the way you play. It makes it exciting. It'll make you a better guitar player pretty quick. So let's say like, a blues, I like blues music because it kind of showcases the guitar player. Your drummer, your bass, your horns, your keyboard, that's kind of like a backing track. The guitar player is like front and center. It's all about you, man. And you're basically just jamming over a backing track. Your band is playing and you're just over there playing. What skills do you use? Okay, check it out, man. Let's get it where you can see this. I'm building up some stuff that I really like. Okay, so let's say we're in a C, okay? I will go like, okay, here's your C right here, right? And then I will do like either a 1 or a 4. Your 1 and your 4s seem to go together real good. All right, so let's see. You have another C right here, right? So start here. Let's do like, let's say we're in the 1. So I'll play my 1 here, go down to the 2. Okay, then over here on this C, up here at the top, then I'll do like a 4. Go from the 4 to the 5. And then back to here. To the 3. Okay, so you got a C right here, right? And then you could just maybe go over here and do like a 1 if you want. So like, we were talking the other day about the cage system. when you learn the cage system, what you kind of come to realize is that everywhere that you have a root note, you can make a scale. There's a scale right there. Everywhere. Yeah, man, cool. Cool, bud, yeah. Yeah, there's a video of a guy there's a guy on YouTube that gives lessons on soloing, and I really like the way this guy teaches. Okay, did you see the part? Okay, like this is the one, right? Box one, right? Okay, you see that? Let me get you where you can see it. Okay. Oh, everything's backwards on this thing, man. Okay, this is the box one, right? Okay, well, over here on the 3 and the 5, you want to play those two. Then come down here and play these two. Then come over here and play these two. And then from there you could make a 4 if you want. I try to keep these fingers down. I don't like it when they're sticking way up in the air. It takes some practice. But yeah, it just takes a lot of practice, man. You just got to practice all the time. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. The boxes, yep. I know all the boxes. This particular lesson this guy was talking about, he would say, like, do the one here. Okay, that's your A minor. And then come over here, and with this A minor, with this A right here, on the 12th fret, do the A minor right here. And back over here. Back over here. And then you could do like over here, you could do the 4. I'm going to get it wrong, I guarantee you that. And that was on the C, right? So come over here where the C is, A, B, C, and do the 4. Watch that guy on YouTube. I'll find that link and I'll try to send you that guy. Actually, I'll try to find him right now. You know, I think I did that one day. I was trying to find that guy so I could show it to you. Then I kind of gave up because I couldn't find him. I put a video on a little while ago. Let's see how it's doing. I put a video up of, I only got 27 views so far. That ain't too good. Oh, man. Sometimes a video takes off like crazy, and then other times you don't get, like, hardly no views at all. All right, let's see this guy, if I can find him. Guitar soloing lesson. Guitar solo lesson. That's not going to be the right thing. I was watching, do you know who Marty is? Marty Music? He's like one of the main dudes that, this is Marty Music right here. That's Marty Schwartz. Marty Music. I've been watching this guy forever, man. I even bought a couple of his courses, but they were a little bit too advanced for me. You know Marty Music? Okay. I was watching a interview last night with Marty. And he was talking about how he's been making videos and how, like, he got laid off of his teaching job at a school. when COVID was here, and or not when COVID, no, 2008. 2008 when like the economy went to hell. But he was talking about how he's been on YouTube now for like, I think he said 18 years. But there's a kind of an older, really, really clean cut looking dude. You know, I think I have him in my, I think I subscribed to him. Let me look and see it. I think I got him in my subscribe. Let me see if this is him. No, that's not him. Next time I see him, I'm going to subscribe to him. And then I'll show you this dude. It's crazy how I can never find him. Anyways, man, there's a lot of people giving lessons on YouTube. And find somebody that you really like. I'll find this dude, man, because I really like the way he teaches. Dustin Officer, this guy really makes a lot of stuff. Makes sense. That might be the guy that I've been watching. Let me take a look for that guy. That's him. That's the guy, man. That's crazy. That's the guy I was looking for. Yeah, he really does. He's the one that was teaching about this, where you do that from the 5, from the 3 to the 5. 3, 5, 3, 5, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 10, 8, 10, and then 10, 12. And then go back. Man, we're kind of connected, dude, because that's the guy that I've been watching too. Yeah, brother. Yep. Yeah, at night when my wife goes to sleep, I have some headphones, right? And I Bluetooth my TV to my headphones. And then I just watch all this stuff about music. I'll watch people play. I like to watch Eric Clapton solo and see like how he does it and how it sounds. Then I'll go and I'll watch a video on like, you know, whoever it is I want to check out. Like watch some videos about, oh, what's that dude's name? God dang it, man. Buddy Guy. I watch a couple of videos about Buddy Guy. And then I'll watch Buddy Guy play a couple of songs. Then I'll go watch this dude that you're talking about, this Dustin. And then I'll watch, you know, I'll watch some, couple of his lessons. Well, actually, some of his lessons are pretty long. So I'll watch his lessons, you know, on how to solo. Sometimes I watch documentaries about the blues, you know, where it originated, why it is what it is. So the one thing that I learned about blues here in the United States is there's like 3 areas where the blues was really big. One was in Chicago, one was in New Orleans, and one was in Texas. You know, that's where like Stevie Ray Vaughan was from Texas. And then they're different. They'll call that like the Chicago blues. You get what you see what I'm saying? What about this, Morton? I've been working on this for a while, and you think that it's easy, right? But it's not as easy as it. It's not as easy as it seems like it would be. But doing like, and then so Stevie Ray Vaughan was the guy that I don't know if he like invented this, but it's called the Texas Shuffle. And then, so you go like this. And the big thing about doing this is the rake up. Right? There you go. Do you try that? That's the Texas Shuffle. And then here's another one that I work on. I've been working on for a while. Go from like on the A string on the 3rd fret, and then to the D. Oh wait, is that a D? That's a G. It's hard to do that, man. Go like this. Go like this. So watch. You can see me. Go. See that? And then go. On the 3rd fret, 2nd string, go down to the 5th, and then put your this finger on the 2nd fret on the D string. I didn't get it right. Okay, D. Okay, 2nd fret, D string, 5th fret, D string, and then on the G string on the 2nd fret, slide to there. Let's see. See how I do that? Then go. Then you do it again on the C. And then go. Okay, hang on. Can you see it now better? Okay. 3rd fret. Go like this. Down to the 5th. And then this string right here, the D string. And then the 2nd fret, and then the 5th fret. Okay, so it's a go 3rd to 5, 3 to 5, and then here. And then slide this over like this. And then go. Just put your finger on the B and the B and the E. All right? Just, I mean, you can get creative, man. You do whatever you want to do. Go. And on the C, I'll go over here. On the 5th, 15, 14 and 15 on the B and the G. I picked that up somewhere along the line. It's just something I picked up somewhere. I seen somebody do it, and I just kind of learned how to do it. Actually, it's the beginning of some songs. I heard that in the beginning of a song that Eric Clapton played on Crossroads. It was a video, the DVD that I have. It's at the beginning of that DVD. Let's see. I want you to see it, but. Did you get it enough to where you can see it? I know a lot of very interesting things. Oh, man. Okay. So, way back when, I seen Eric Clapton say that he liked the smooth finish, that he didn't like the wood fretboards because it felt like something was like giving him resistance, you know. He liked the smooth. Uh, so I guess that's like you'd call like that this would be like the maple, right? And when I went to go buy this guitar, I knew that I was looking for a Stratocaster. I knew that's what I wanted. And they did have rosewood and maple. And I remembered what Eric Clapton said. And if you look at Eric Clapton's guitars, they're all maple. I think, am I saying that right? These are maple. Um, he doesn't play any guitars, electric guitars that have like a wood finish on the fretboard. So anyways, that's kind of why I bought this. But I don't know. I don't think that it would bother me because like my Christasonic, it has rosewood. I believe this is rosewood on here. Right? And it doesn't bother me any when I'm playing on that. That thing that I was showing you. Okay, cool, man. That thing that I was showing you, you could do it anywhere. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't really, it doesn't seem to like affect me. The finish on the fretboard doesn't really affect me at all. To me, it's just like what you think looks better. I do think that on my next Stratocaster, I okay, if I had the money today to go buy a new guitar, it'd be another Stratocaster. But just what I am, man. I just like them, man. Being a blues player, the Stratocaster is what the blues guys use. So, I don't know, man. I mean, instead of spending the money on a Les Paul, I think I'd rather get another Stratocaster. You know, I mean, I think that the sound that you get is kind of like the sound that you, one, that is like your signature sound, right? You're going to sound like you no matter what guitar you play. The other thing is, I think that you can make any guitar sound a certain way by pedals. No, it's a crazy thing, man. Yesterday I was watching, well, you sent me some videos, right? It was you, right, that sent me some videos? I think it was you. I'm not sure. Somebody sent me some videos, but I think it was you. Yeah, it was you. And in one of those videos was the guy from Dire Straits, Mark. I don't really know how you pronounce that guy's name. Yeah. I thought it was you. Um, so you know who I'm talking about? Yeah. Okay. When he was playing an acoustic, I knew right away, man. When I heard that, I knew right away it was him. I said, man, that's the dude from Dire Straits. He's got a sound. So see, no matter what he plays, you know it's him right away. He's got a certain sound, and you know that sound right away. here's another thing you can play around with, man. I seen this on a video from Kenny Wayne Shepherd. It's something I play around with sometimes. So I'm on the, excuse me, I'm on the 9 on the E, and I'm on the 11 on the A. No. Let's take it over one. Let's take it over one. Go to the, let's see. Damn it. The 8 on the E and the 10 on the A. Okay, you see that? Right there? 8 and 10, all right? 8 and 10. And then put your pinky on the A string right here, right? Okay, and then go like that. And kind of do some palm muting. Then you go like that. Then go back. And then go like that. Then you go down. And just make stuff up. But it's a good little thing to practice to. And then go. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? If you watch that video, if you find that video with Kenny Wayne Shepherd, I tell you, man, you can learn everything on YouTube. It's like taking a private lesson. You just go on to YouTube, man, and whatever it is you want to learn. Whatever it is you want to learn. You know, I tried, man, but it was just too boring. That's the honest truth, man. I tried. I tried more than once. I put a progression, you know, into the looper. But just the looper and then my guitar, within about probably 5 or 10 minutes, I'm like, well, that's boring. I know that the looping, everything from the loopers is like a really, you know, it's a thing, man. It's a thing. And these guitars, these Acoustasonics, okay, on the middle setting, there's a microphone inside there on the middle setting. And it's made for, like, looping. You could, like, you know, like make, tap on it, right? And then record it, like, and then jam, like that. I also seen a video where a guy cracked his Acoustasonic by doing that. He got a little carried away, man, and ended up cracking it. So, I don't know, man. I will be like, like I told you before, I'm deeply into blues. And for some reason, me and Eric Clapton click. I really like his playing style. He's not the fastest, but he's smooth, man. He's smooth and he's cool. So one thing that I'm working on, man, is when I do my, like, I play like a little deal inside the chord, right? So like this is, let's see, B flat, E flat, F. Okay. like that. Yeah, that's cool, man. We can do that for sure. Excuse me, man. I don't know why I keep doing that shit. I always had that problem with my throat. I think it's, I'll be honest with you, man. I think it's gluten that does that to me. It makes my throat all messed up. So, Morton, you're a computer guy, right? How can I do like live streaming where I can have you guys come on and we can see each other? How could we do that? Is there a way to do that on YouTube? But yeah, I got about I think it's a 20, I don't know, man. I got a TV that's not like real super big, but I put it on, I got a little table in here and I put it on that table. And sometimes I watch, like if I want to watch one of my lessons or watch like a YouTube video so I can see it bigger. So I have a pretty good sized TV. Well, I was thinking if I had like, if I could do like 5 or 6 different people. Oh, God. All right. I had to use another program. Well, I use Prism, the app Prism, to do live streaming. So maybe if you could do a little research on Prism, see if there's a way to like do a live stream where we're all on it so we can see each other. My main, when I first started doing like live streaming, my idea was to get some guys like you and me to all, and have a place where we can all get together and talk about guitar stuff. You know, maybe show like some licks that you know or some solos that you know. You know, just guitar stuff, man. And I've got you and 2 other guys that have been coming onto my live stream. There's one guy that's been coming onto my live streams for about probably 5 or 6 months now. And he's a real cool dude, man. He's from Chicago, right? His name is Mike. He's from Chicago. He's really into guitars, man. He used to do like street performing in the subway of Chicago. And this guy knows everything, man, about guitars. He knows everything about the pedals, the guitars, the amplifiers, the speakers. I mean, this guy, he's got a ton of information, man. I'm not sure if we can stream it. Okay. So I'm going to do some research on my own. I was going to do that yesterday and I got kind of busy. I got sidetracked. But I want to do like, eventually, I'd like to turn my YouTube live streams into like a podcast. But I want to be able to see you guys. You know, you guys can see me, but I really like to be able to see you guys, you know, like you're talking about, you know, so we can see each other. So if you do a little research on your end, I'll do a little research on my end. We'll see if we can figure out a way to do that. What I'm trying to do right now is I want to get monetized on YouTube. Okay, I only have like around 620 some hours after 2 years. Well, in 2 years from now, I'd like to get, you have to have 4,000. That's crazy, right? 4,000 watch hours. That's 4,000 hours of people watching me. And it has to all be within 365 days. Every day, hours drop off. You lose an hour or 2 every day. You gain an hour or two, you lose an hour or two. Has to be within that 365-day timeline. So that's why I'm going live until I get 4,000 hours. I'm going to go live. I'm going to try to do every day. I know I eventually will miss a day here and there, but I'm going to try to do live every day until I get 4,000 hours. Let me think about it, bro. I mean, we could probably. I'm not a big Facebooker. Facebook. I'm not real big on Facebook, but we could do something, man. I'm on Facebook. We could do something. I actually have a Guitar Journeys Facebook. So we can do something for sure, man. We definitely can do something. I wish that I was a lot smarter with my computer, because I know that there's got to be a way that we can do it. I tell my wife, in life, if you can think it, you can find it. Somebody has already thought it and created it. Not hardly ever can you come up with an idea and no one's had that idea before. Let me show you something, Mike, that you might be interested in playing around with. Let me see if I can get this down here. This is just something that I do to kind of play around. Let's say I just get up in the morning and I just want to play around with something. And I don't want to get like too serious or anything like that. Okay, I just go like this. But I just mainly play like. So anyways, that's kind of this. I just do that stuff just to play around with. Well, we'll do some research. Morton, we'll do some research and we'll try to figure out how we can, the best way that we can do that, okay? Because I know there's a good way to do it, but I'd like to get credit. You know, I'm not saying that we can't do it without me getting credit from YouTube. What I am saying is I would like to get credit for the hours. It's part of my plan to make money on YouTube to pay for me traveling around, putting on shows at nursing homes. If I could make enough money on YouTube, everywhere I go, I'll make videos and I'll post them on YouTube. And if I can make enough money on YouTube, I don't have to charge the nursing homes. I'd rather do that. Because it's kind of a hassle, man, for me to shake down these nursing homes. You know what I mean? All right, cool, man. Cool. I appreciate that. But if I can't make enough money on YouTube, I will have to charge the nursing homes, you know, because I'm not going to have enough money. When my wife retires, uh, we're going to lose about $1,000 a month right there from her Social Security, uh, compared to like her working, will be about $1,000 difference a month. So in order to travel, to go to nursing homes around the country, and I'd like to go up into Canada. During the summer, it gets really hot here. If I could go up to Canada or up close to Canada where it's nice and cool in the summers, and then in the winter, go like where it's warm, down to the south, down by the ocean, or down to California or over to California, that's what I'm looking at, man. But it takes money. You got to have money to travel. You know all that. You know, man. You know, I'm not telling you nothing you don't know. You got to have gas money. You got to have money for staying, you know, sleeping. You got to have money to eat. Oh, I can do it. I'm pretty sure I can do it. I know that if I could get these nursing homes to pay me money. I know that. But it's a pain in the ass because then you got to make invoices. Then you got to do it on your taxes. So it really is, you got to say like at some point, is it worth it? You know, am I spending my wills? Am I making any money? You know, am I losing money? Am I getting too stressed out over people not paying me on time? I was in business for myself, and you wouldn't think this, that one of the hardest parts of being in business for yourself is getting people to pay you. You wouldn't think that, right? But it is. Even the customers, like, I had some nursing homes that I'd go to clean out their drains, right? These old people are always flushing shit down the toilet that plugs up the sewer. Mainly wipes. And they're like 5 weeks, 6 weeks to pay me. And I'd call them up and I'd say, my God, dude, when you call me, I'm over there within a half an hour. Every freaking time you call me, I'm there within a half an hour. An hour at the most, you know, and I'm there. And then you guys want to take like 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, man, to pay me. What the hell, dude? Write me a damn check. I need some money. Oh, man. Oh, I'm telling you, dude. When you got like $2,000 or $3,000 that people owe you, and you're broke, you don't really have the money to put gas in your van that day, and you go, well, I'm gonna go to the bank. I know there's gonna be some money in that bank, man. And you open up your box, and there's like nothing in it, except for maybe a couple of bills. You're like, oh my God, this is too much, man. I can't take this shit no more. I don't know who that is, but anyways. Oh, man. That's some crazy shit these people are texting in here. I got to tell you, man, having your own business is not as good as it sounds. It's not at all, man. And then my tax guy, he said, you know, if you went to, what was it? It's incorporated, but it's an S Corp. He said, if you go S Corp, I can save you a bunch of money. And I said, how's that, man? How am I going to save money? And he said, the tax deductions. You get some crazy good tax deductions. And so he basically talked me in. All right, you little asshole. That's why when I record myself, when I do live streams, I do it up here like this, so you can't see all my chin fat. See? Now you can't see it too much. All right, dude. So anyways, I shouldn't have taken that guy's advice. because what happens when you get incorporated is they have to do your book work, right? Because there's a lot to it, man. You have to do your quarterly, and you have to put like my son was working for me. I had to put him on a payroll, and then now you got to pay like workman's comp insurance and quarterly taxes, and then you have to pay them once a month to do all your paperwork monthly. They do your books every month. The only thing that I found that was helpful is at the end of the year, they have everything ready and they just do your taxes. That was the only thing that I really found good about going incorporated. S Corp is what they call it. Oh, man. All right. So, hey, Morton, I got a bunch of little irritating kids in here, and so I'm going to get out, okay? So I'm going to make those smothered burritos tonight at 6. If you don't see me doing it, you can watch the live stream later, okay? But for now, I'm going to get out of here. I got to go. I think I'm going to go. Maybe I'll eat a little something and then do a little jamming on the guitar. All right, dude. Later, man. I'll check you out later, buddy. Thanks for joining in, okay? Peace out. Go play your guitar, dude.